Katie McManus, business strategist and money mindset coach. I am here tonight to talk to you about the invisible pre-work that we all do when we are starting our businesses. And Luna has decided, just as I went live, that she is going to throw a little fit. So anyway, let's talk about, well, first and foremost, let me do a little house cleaning. I am going live to the Facebooks, to LinkedIn, to YouTube, and to Twitter. And as per usual, sometimes not all of the comments come through, which is, it's one of the wackadoodle things about technology. So if you comment and I don't call you out, just know I'm not mad at you. It's not you. You didn't do anything. It's just the technology. Anyway, I wanted to talk tonight. I was inspired by Nancy Pelosi, who, if you haven't heard, has resigned as leader of the Democratic Party in Congress. I think I'm using the terminology right. But anyway, she was Speaker of the House for a really, really long time. And it's incredible to think that she has been in politics this long and she started so late. So she started her political career when she was 47 years old. And we're going to go on a little walk to give the dog a treat because she's freaking out. Aren't you, you spoiled dog? Aren't you? I'm just tripping over your toys. Okay. Luna, you get a treat. This is my cabinet. This is my little pantry that has mostly dog treats. Okay, there you go. Little monster dog. I love her to death. She's amazing, but she's just also got me very well trained to give her treats when she makes noises when I'm talking at my computer. Anyway, so back on to the point. So Nancy Pelosi started her career, her political career, when she was 47 years old. Okay, so she got involved. She got busy in her career when her fourth or fifth child, I can't remember how many kids she has, went off to college. Like the youngest one went off, okay? So she lived an entire life before she went out into public service. Now, I was reading this article today. I think it was like Business Insider. And they were talking about her career and they basically started it there. Said, okay, this was when she first got involved. And then this is the sequence of events after that has led to this moment. Oh my God, I'm like out of breath just getting up for a second. I need to work out a little bit more, guys. But I wanted to talk about the pre-work that no one is looking at, the pre-work that no one ever talks about. And that's the work that she did when she was a stay-at-home mom. Now, I guarantee you, she did not just like live in a closet. Like she didn't just hide and like not talk to anyone. It's not like she wasn't involved in local politics then. She had different priorities. She wasn't signing up for stuff. She might not have been doing like work per se, but I guarantee you she was involved in organizing. Okay? Because you don't just go from doing absolutely nothing to being that involved like that. Okay? I had another conversation with a client of mine today who is in this portion of doing the invisible pre-work in their business. And what's really shitty about this portion of your business, this time period, is that we don't talk about it. We don't talk about that invisible pre-work portion of doing the work. Okay. And it's really that beginning stage where you've started taking action. You've started getting involved. You've started talking about what you're doing. And you're laying the groundwork, but it also hasn't caught on yet. Like you're getting some feedback, some recognition for what you're up to. You might be getting some customers, but it hasn't caught fire yet. And it's really hard because you feel like you're really putting a lot of work into it. And usually for most of my humans out there who are building their businesses so that they can leave a full-time job, they're doing this portion of the business while still full-time employed. Okay. So their time is super flippin' limited. And that can be exhausting. It can be so much work. And I just wanted to come and tell you, if you're in this portion of your business, I see you. This is a really exceptionally hard part of your business because this is the part where you can still give up. This is the part where you can decide, nah, this is too hard for me. I don't want to do this anymore. This is the part where you haven't gained enough traction yet, and you could absolutely choose to give up on your dreams. And I'm here to ask you, don't do that. Please do not do that. This is one of the hardest parts of your business. There are other fun, harder parts that'll come up when you start getting success. Don't worry about those yet. But this part is really like testing you. It is testing you. It's testing you what you have for your work ethic. It's seeing how much you want it. Okay. How much do you want to run this business? How much do you want to have an impact out there in the world? Okay. Now, this part is also a really rich area because you're still deciding what your business is going to be. You haven't like gotten 15 clients yet and are like kind of locked and loaded into a structure for your business. You might have a couple clients, but you could change it pretty easily if you wanted to. All right. So this is a place where you have the most access to choice in your business. All right. If you're stuck in this part of your business, I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to understand that you're not limited in your choice. I want you to make a list of all the resources that you already have at your fingertips. Okay. And I want you to get really super fucking clear on what it is that you want on the other side of this. Okay. Because if you forget about that big why, it's going to be really easy to give up. But if you hold that big why and you focus on it, everything else is just going to seem like a building block to get there. All right. And as always, and I'm sorry, my dog is driving me nuts. I'm going to wrap this up quickly. And as always, if you're needing any support in any of this, I am here. And if I'm not the right fit for you, I know lots of business coaches who might be. So DM me if you need some support. Luna, I'm about to lose it with you. This dog has had all the treats today. We've been to the dog park for an hour this morning. She gets cooked chicken in her food with hot water and some bone broth drizzled over. And it's like all the flavors get mixed in. And then she gets like before breakfast treats, after breakfast treats, before dinner treats, after dinner treats. She like has like a multi-course meal. I hear you. And we're going to a friend's house in about a half hour. And so she's going to play with their dog. And which means she can't be too tired or else she's going to get grouchy. So we haven't gone to the dog park this evening yet, but we've gone out twice for 2 separate walks. And guess who keeps yelling at me? You. Yes, you. She's had Kongs with peanut butter in them. I know, I'm saying the words. She's played with all the toys. This is why I can't have children, everyone. I can barely deal with my own dog. Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna peace out. I do want to talk more about this topic. I had a whole list of things, but this is just not going great with the loud puppy. Anyway, I love you all so much. Thank you for sticking with me. To those of you who've tuned in, thank you for joining. For those of you who will watch this later, just stay tuned. I'm going to do this again without the sound track in the background. Oh my God, she's so squeaky. All right, I'm going to go. Have an amazing Thursday night. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.